Afraid of cold calling? Try this. All right, what's going on? This is Ola coming to you live from my myEmpirePRO studios. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you're wondering, I'm still in Dallas, so I'm not in my studio. The setting's a little different, but that's okay. I think I can get the content out to you. So today we're talking about a comment that I actually received, and I think we should be able to address this really quickly. And let's go ahead and read this. Let me see if I can see easier like this. Great information. I'm new and I don't know where to start. I am learning about wholesaling real estate. It feels overwhelming. I have a few marketing tools, bandit signs. Let me see here. Bandit signs, tools, car magnets. However, I feel stuck because I am afraid of cold calling. I am afraid of not knowing what to say. So let's address this really quickly. This is going to be fun. All right. So, afraid of what to say. Afraid of cold calling. But let's go from the beginning. I'm new and I don't know where to start. Well, you could start from this video. Like if you're brand new in the game of wholesaling, you could start from this video. So first of all, what is wholesaling? Wholesaling is the arts and sciences of finding deeply discounted properties. Okay, you lock them up under contract after negotiating a price that's less than market value. Right. The idea is that investors like to invest in real estate, right? Because it makes a lot of money. You buy low, you sell high. That's how you make money, right? Now, investors have they also have limitations as far as how much time they have in their time, because they're busy fixing up a property and selling it. They're busy running a business. Now you're trying to start a business. You could just be the guy or the gal to help them find this property. So what you do is you find deeply discounted properties. How do you do that? By finding distressed homeowners or distressed properties, right? Typically these properties need some work, or maybe the homeowner just can't afford to hold on to the property. They're just in a space where they say, yeah, I don't want to deal with that house. Just whatever you can find, they're motivated. The true motivation to sell, which is the property is supposed to be an asset, but it's become a liability for this particular person. Now, you know that you can find properties like this, lock it up under a purchase contract at a desirable price. Desirable price is 65% or less, okay? And you have to adjust that for the estimated cost of repair. So if the property is worth $200,000, right? 65% of that will be $130,000. If it needs about $20,000 worth of work, then you have to adjust that $130,000 for $20,000. So if you lock up that property at $110,000, that contract, right? You can turn around and sell the rights in that contract. You can sell it at $10,000, $20,000. My highest in selling one contract is $82,000. Okay, and that's what wholesaling is. Okay, so you can start by understanding that you can rewind this video as much as you want and read that, but the next step that you can take is there's a free book right there. You can download it absolutely for free, Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. Okay, and then you can also learn more about the fundamentals from there, right? So the first step is education, but here's the part that you need to watch out for. You don't have to be fully educated where you become an expert. So you want to concurrently be educating yourself, but also be taking action. Okay, there are 5 stages, right? With wholesaling, right? There are 5 stages. There's data, there's contact, there's leads, there's contract, there's deals. All you have to do is master one stage at a time. Okay, don't try to master everything at a time. Master one stage at a time. Okay, data is basically collecting the data of people who are potentially distressed, right? So that's that right there. The second thing is contact. You have to contact them. How do you contact them? by skip tracing the data that you collected in stage 1. If you're following these gurus, you're driving around town to collect data. It's a ridiculous way of collecting data. It's the most expensive way because it's involved too much of your time, especially if you live in the Western world, right? Then there's leads, which is when they show interest. If they show interest and they're ready to sell, not ready to sell, but they're ready to entertain an offer, that's a lead, right? And then there's contract. This is where you negotiate, after negotiating a price, 65% less the amount of cost of repair. After you negotiate such price, then you lock it up under a contract, right? They wrote a contract to you and say, hey, I'm selling you this property that's worth, after repair, is worth $200,000. I'm selling it to you for $110,000. If you can do that, you're in the game. You just let me know. I'll take that contract from you. I'll give you $10,000. Okay? It doesn't have to be me. You can collect cash buyers. Okay? Sorry, excuse the noise. You can collect cash buyer data, right? And using the same platform and software that I share with you once you come on the inside. But that's the process right there. Now, as far as cold calling, let's go back to stage 2. Stage 2 is when you're making contact with people, right? So stage 2, you decided that you wanted to use the strategy cold calling. I don't teach cold calling. I have other videos on this channel teaching that, but as far as, I don't advise people in this time and age to do that because it costs a lot of time. So there are ways to pre-qualify people before they get on the phone with you. Now you can hire other people to cold call for you if you can go through that process. But the point is that it's not worth your time if you're the one pounding the phones by yourself. I would definitely say make sure you're using an auto dialer. Make sure that you're tracking your activities. Auto dialer is a system. Like you could try mojosell.com, MOJOSELL.com, and it kind of teaches you, not teaches, it's a tool that automatically dial people, and you want to make sure that you at least dial 10,000 people before you can complain that you don't know how it works. So, but back to the original question, which is this person that says they are afraid of cold calling. If you're coming through my program, which is 11dayschallenge.com, just go through smartrealestatewholesaling.com. You'll see everything in there. You don't have to worry about being afraid of cold calling because you don't have to cold call. There are 5 other strategies that I teach that will help you screen people before you have to get on a phone call with them. And when you do get on a phone call with them, there's nothing crazy about what to say. You're just saying, hey, yeah, so you're interested in selling. So what do you want out of this situation? How soon do you need to sell? Why are you selling? All right. Collect that information and then get back to them and say, this is my offer, and see what they say. What's the worst case scenario? Oh no, that offer is too low. Oh no, can you come up a little bit? Like it's the same thing you would do when you go to any regular flea market where you can negotiate, right? But the bottom line is that this person is distressed. They're in a distressed situation and they're open. Usually if they're motivated enough and distressed, they're usually open to entertain your offer. Majority of the people you contact, this is why I told you to go after 10,000 if you decide you want to cold call. Make sure you're cold calling 10,000 people before you complain, because you have to go through that amount of people, because most people think that their property is worth more than what it's actually worth. So you being able to go through those numbers is basically what you're looking for. Okay? You're looking to go through those numbers, and maybe by the time you're calling your 500th person, the person say, yes, actually I like that. Can you send the contract over to me? Yeah, my mother gave me the house, but I'm too far away. I can't handle it. I'll just take whatever you got. They said you offered $80,000. They said I'll take 90. And you say, okay, I'll send you the contract right now. You take that contract, you turn around, and we engage in the deal disposition, which is the 5th stage, which I do help you with here as well. I do help you because I can split profit with you. I can take the house, but bottom line is that you can make $10,000 and above with that same process. So with that being said, the first thing you want to do right now is I would definitely say that you should go ahead and download the book for free if you're brand new in the game, and just take it from there. You will encounter the 11 days challenge, and you can get all set up in 11 days and get the program going step by step. So if you feel like this video were kind of like all over the place, that's what going through the book, downloading the book, and going through the step-by-step program will help you solve that problem. You have a step-by-step, and then in addition to that, you have opportunity to talk to me if you choose that that's what you want to do. All right, so there's nothing to be afraid of. The only reason why you're afraid is probably because you don't have a step-by-step system to go through. So I think I have shown you a little bit here to get you going. All right.